Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm making a unboxing video today. It doesn't really have anything to do with car stuff, but yeah, I just got the HTC Vive in today, so I figured I'd do an unboxing video and also a setup because I've watched a couple videos and they didn't really have really good instructions on how to actually set the thing up in your room. And also, if you're waiting on it to arrive at your doorstep, everything that you can do to get prepared so that when it hits your door, you can open it up, plug it up, and be good to go. Alright, get the cat out of the way. It's a pretty big box. I think they said, FedEx said it was about 14 pounds. We have the packing slip. Pretty cool looking box already. Looks kind of like a computer tower. Pretty neat. Alright, well, it doesn't appear to be a proper way to open it. Alright, so there's the box. This is not the pre-Vive, this is actually the consumer version. A lot of the other unboxing videos I've seen are the pre-Vive, and they're not the consumer version. They didn't actually come in this box. Alright. So we've got a get started book here. I guess that just kind of lets you know some of the stuff you need to do to get started and set up, some of the stuff you need to download. And like I said, I'll go over that when I get to the setup portion. Alright, we got the two controllers here. Seem pretty cool.
Look bigger in person.
Yeah, they do. They definitely look bigger in person. Fluffy likes the dangly pieces. I guess it's got a little piece to go around your wrist so that you don't accidentally fling it into a TV like the Wii remotes are famous for. You got your grip buttons on the side. And both remotes are identical, so I'm just showing you one. You got your trigger button on the back. Some kind of touch screen, maybe a directional pad. And a menu button up top, and a menu button on the bottom. Alright, so we'll set those aside. And the cat. These, I believe, are the lighthouses. You get two of them, and they're to be placed, I believe it said 6.5 feet off the floor. Alright, so these, like I said, these are your lighthouses. You get two of them, and again, we'll talk more about them whenever we get to the setup part. They have little, looks like 1/4-inch screw holes in the back so that you can mount them to like a camera tripod kind of thing. And also there will be brackets somewhere in here as well. Again, like I said, you have two of them. They're not very heavy, maybe about 1.5 pounds a piece. And then of course the headset. Now it's got a pile of cables on the back. Pretty nice how they got them all basically like glued together like that. And there's a third one, or a fourth one for your headphones. They include headphones somewhere in here, just little earbuds, so you can plug them up. And they've also got a real short audio jack on them so that they, don't dangle around and get all in your way. Yep, and then there's their little, motion tracking dots on it, and then you got your camera on front with a little blue plastic piece that some people like to leave on there, and it really annoys me when people do that, so I'm already taking it off. Same thing on the inside. I will leave that on for a minute though, because I'm sure my fingers will be touching the lenses, and I'll try to keep them as clean as possible for the moment. Let's open up the cord. So it seems like a good length, a pretty good length. Obviously you need a good length because you'll be walking around your room. So they seem to give you plenty of cord. It doesn't seem to weigh too much, hopefully it won't be too heavy. Headset is a bit heavier than I thought it would be. It's not heavy, but it is a bit heavier than I thought it would. I had the Oculus, the developer kit too, and it's about the same weight. I've heard that some of the PlayStation VR is a lot lighter, but I don't think the weight's going to be an issue by any means. All right, so we'll set that aside. Go to the next level down. All right, this is what was under the controllers. Kind of cool, soft feeling plastic. Here is easy, it's not a pain in the butt to get into. This would be a wall adapter. Has a USB plug on the back. You get 2 of them, and this would be for charging your controllers. I don't know how much charge they come with out of the box. Like I said, when I was pushing buttons, it started to try and connect to the Vive, or to the rest of the system already, so it has some sort of power in it. But anyways, it's a micro USB plug on this end and a regular USB on this end. Of course, that going in there, you never get it right the first time. And the same thing, micro USB on this side. And again, you never get it right the first time. So you get 2 wall outlets and 2 USB cords, so you can charge, of course, both of them at the same time. Go on another level down, and I don't know that there's anything else. Nope, not under there. But I do like how that package is really, really neat. See, it's this whole another box. It's really cool. It's got their HTC logo, the little triangles all on here. It's really neat. All right, below the lighthouses, not the White Houses. Alright, this would be a power adapter. Most likely this will plug into a box that we're going to open up in a second. So I'll set that there. And here's another really long cable. I believe this one is the one that you actually use. Let me double check. Yes. If for some reason your lighthouses cannot connect to each other, because apparently they do it wirelessly, if I'm not mistaken. For some reason, if they can't, you would have to run this long-ass cord from one to the other one. And again, like I said, I'll go over that a little bit more in the setup, because there'll be obviously some different stuff you have to do if you have to set it up that way. Alright, here's a little bubble wrap package. This is a base station mounting guide that they give you, and these are the mounting brackets and all the hardware that they give you for to mount these on your wall. So again, they've got, I believe that's the 1/4-inch screw that can go into there or there, and here's the piece that mounts on your wall, and it looks like, yes. So you've got the little plastic pieces. You would need to drill a hole in the wall, shove the plastic piece in, and then use the screws to screw it to it. Again, we'll go over that more whenever we get to the setup part. Alright, and here we have, let's see, another power adapter. Okay, so actually I was wrong in saying these were both, this power adapter was for the base station. It's actually not. It is for these. Each one of these also requires a power source. You'll see the outlet on the back. Again, we'll do that more whenever we get to the setup portion. So like I said, you get one for each base station, or lighthouse. And on the back, you get a sticky pad. Alright, it's a double-sided rubbery sticky thing, and that will most likely be to mount this, wherever you want to mount that, on the side of your computer, on the side of your head, on the wall, wherever. We'll go over that in a second. Let's pull out the rest of this stuff. And this one actually, this package right here, you don't actually have to tear into. Well, if you can get past the tape. This is a different padding for the headset, and it actually has a label that says narrow face. So I guess if you have a narrow face, this may be more comfortable for you. So they include that in there. But I don't have a narrow face, so let me just stick that back in there. Alright, and this is yet another power adapter. This power adapter actually plugs into this, I'm going to call it a base station basically. Your headset will actually plug into here. So the cords that come off of your headset here, they're marked in orange, and they will plug into this side that obviously has the orange side. So you got your HDMI. You have your USB. No, we get it the right time, the first time. And this is most likely a power source. And then it'll be the exact same thing on the other side. You'll have your HDMI that will go to your computer. You will have a USB that goes to your computer. And then you'll have the power source that goes to the wall. This right here, I believe, is an alternative monitor for an alternative plug-in for a different type of monitor. Alright, again we got another USB to USB. I don't necessarily know the purpose of having I believe those are two male ends on this USB cord. Maybe it's some type of extension. It's very short though. Okay, and then they give you the HDMI. So I guess they just include that in case you don't have any extra male-to-male USB cords. This one, but again, like I said, it's not very long, so you won't be able to mount it very far, but nonetheless they give you one anyways, which is nice. So you don't have to stop in the middle of your installation and run to the store. Same thing with the HDMI. They give you a HDMI cord, male to male. Again, you would plug it in here and then plug that into the back of your graphics card on your computer. If you don't have a graphics card, then your computer is probably not capable of handling the HTC Vive. This appears to be the earbuds. If I can get them out. There we go. Yep, just basic little earbuds. They're kind of strange looking, but like I was saying, they have a really short cord on them, so that they don't get all in your way when you're running around smashing cities or doing whatever you're doing in the virtual world. I guess that's a button on there, no? Okay, it just has R. Alright, that's a little R on the cord to let you know that's your right ear. And again, I'll just show you real quick on the headset. We'll just plug in there. And as you see, it's a very short cord. It just has barely enough room to get to your ears, and that would be it. And then the last thing that they have in here is the cleaning cloth. It's very nice of them to include a cleaning cloth, the usual one you get with a nice pair of sunglasses. This is obviously the only one they recommend to clean your lenses with. One thing I want to note that I was kind of, or sort of expecting in this, since I had the Oculus Rift DK2, they actually came with multiple types of lenses. One for if you're I guess had glasses or if you had bad eyes, and then the other one for normal, people with normal eyes. And I remember having to change them out. These do not even appear to come out. So that's kind of cool that you don't have to keep up with an extra set of lenses. I kind of like that already off the bat. There's some sort of flexible nose piece here. Again, like on the DK2, you could see there was a gap right here at your nose, and it was it kind of took away from the immersion, but it also allowed you to be able to see so that what you were doing and find your keyboard again and things like that. But with this, they also included a front-facing camera. So what you can do is you'll have the option to turn that on if you want to see what's going on in the real world, and it'll pop up on your HUD, and I'll kind of show you some more of that later as well. Of course, they give you an installation instruction and your warranty guide. Obviously, we won't be needing that. That's it. Okay.